there's usually a negative synergistic effect. This is true of most toxins.
Diet soda makes you fat. We can't get off this podcast without you clarifying what that means, because a lot of people drinking diet sodas are like, oh, what are you talking about?
I drink some diet soda.
So do I.
Oh my God. Hold on a second here. You guys gave up coffee, but you drink diet soda.
We were talking about that. We were talking about
I don't really drink diet soda very often, first of all.
That was actually the only stipulation I had with this whole thing, because Mark had said, no caffeine, no this, no that, no fun, and no diet sodas. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, I need something. So I drink I drink a lot of 0-calorie sodas, because that's kind of like that's my go-to right now. So I'm curious what you're going to say coming up.
But yeah, it really does make me wonder, because
and does it matter the kind of diet soda?
Hell yeah, it matters. What's going on there is if you have stevia or monk fruit, you're probably fine. And I would do that. And you have that in your electrolytes, whatever, go for it. There's some little biological effect from stevia in some people, maybe. There's mixed research about that, but it's small. It's NutraSweet or aspartame. And that and sucralose are the two really bad ones, and ACE-K is in the middle. So ACE-K causes benign nodules to grow on your thyroid. That actually happened to me in the late 90s, because when ACE-K first came out, I'm like, this stuff is the best sweetener ever. I'm super Atkins, right? And I ate a lot of it, and then the doctor said, God, you got weird stuff on your thyroid. I did my research, I quit it, the nodules went away. So I have concerns there that aren't about obesity. You might get away with ACE-K, but I don't recommend it. Sucralose is what happens when you chlorinate sugar obsessively, and it turns out your gut bacteria shift dramatically from sucralose, and most especially from NutraSweet or aspartame. And there are studies, PubMed studies, that show that NutraSweet causes obesity and metabolic disease despite the intention of limiting caloric intake. The PubMed on that is 253-13461. There's lots of things going on there, and it has to do with your microbiome, because this is the other thing that our calorie friends haven't fully considered, but the guys over at Viome have definitely considered. Viome is a test of what the gut bacteria, what you have, but more importantly, what they're doing. Right? And it turns out that if you feed gut bacteria something that makes them produce butyrate, well, butyrate is a short-chain fatty acid that's highly ketogenic and anti-inflammatory. So you ate a calorie and it turned into butyrate. Or you ate a calorie and it turned into something else that didn't have those same things. So a big part of the calories in, calories out is it's not you processing them, it's a bunch of bacteria processing them. But NutraSweet changes the balance of bacteria in the gut in a way that is pro-obesogenic.
We've all heard that to get optimal sleep, you should cool your room down to 68 to 69 degrees. But that's not all you need to do, and that's why we've partnered with 8 Sleep mattresses. Now, they have the Pod Pro and the Pod Pro Cover, and the amazing technology of this mattress allows you to cool the mattress down to 55 degrees or to have it as warm as 110 degrees. But the great thing is that the temperature changes through the night based off your actual body temperature to make sure that you get the most restful sleep possible. You fall asleep 32% faster, and you move around 40% less when you're actually asleep. It's amazing. And Andrew, how can people get it?
Yeah, this is amazing technology that actually changes its temperature based off of your sleep cycle. There's no other technology like it anywhere else. To take advantage of this, head over to 8sleep.com/power project. That's EIGHT sleep.com/power project. And you guys will receive $150 off this amazing technology. Links to them down in the description below. Let's get back to this video.
So I wouldn't do that stuff because you're ruining the balance of gut bacteria. And you can prove it with a Viome test. Don't eat any artificial sweeteners for a month and test your poop and your saliva and then do it again. It's like $149 or something. Do it again a month later and you'll see a very noticeable difference.
You know, I'm actually curious, Andrew, your thoughts on this too, man. Mm-hmm. I know that when I do drink diet soda, I know what it does to me when I like in my gut, like I can feel it. Like I can feel like I got the shits a little bit, right? But I have good habits as far as food is concerned, where it doesn't necessarily affect it. I notice it doesn't affect anything as far as my body composition over time, because I've been drinking diet soda for a while now. But if one has control over that, do you think it's that big of an issue still in the long run? Do you think there are really any long-term benefits? But I'm guessing for individuals who don't have a handle on their nutrition, they don't have a handle on their habits as far as not snacking, etc., right? It'd be a more dangerous idea for them. Am I kind of onto something there or no?
Yeah, there's a total load of toxins. Like, how many toxins did you get? How many things did you do to disrupt your gut bacteria? For instance, what's the load of glyphosate, which is very meaningful in terms of what we know about it doing to gut bacteria. So you're saying, okay, I didn't have any glyphosate, but I had a lot of aspartame. What's it going to do? The answer is we probably don't know, but together there's usually a negative synergistic effect. This is true of most toxins. So you break down one pathway and then you break down another. It's worse than just doing either independently. So one thing we're not talking about, though, is especially NutraSweet causes, or aspartame, it's addictive, and it causes substantial sugar cravings, which usually you'll have with another diet soda. And it does this through a mechanism similar to MSG, which also causes food cravings. So the excitotoxicity is when you have in a synapse, you put out an amino acid neurotransmitter, and amino acid or neurotransmitter that then has to be taken up. So that's what causes a synapse to fire. When you take either aspartame or MSG, what you're doing is you're causing synapses to fire, which takes calories and energy in the brain. The brain goes, this is a goddamn emergency. I'm firing more than I want to. I need to make electricity. So the mitochondrial shuttles start moving around, and it sends out a strong craving to get some glucose in there already, because the brain is under attack, except it's not really an immune attack. It's just a fire more than it wants to. Right. So then you say, oh, geez, I have a desire for sugar right now. At a restaurant, they add MSG, they sell 30% more on their ticket size because you order more drinks and you order more dessert. This is one of the reasons that it's a hidden ingredient in restaurants. Well, artificial sweetener is going to do the same thing. So you have that diet soda and it does all this, or you have one with stevia in it and it doesn't do that. So have the stevia ones and you're good to go.
Okay. Hey, you, before you leave, listen up. I need you to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Also ring that notification bell because we continue to bring you peak content. So don't leave us hanging. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and we will see you soon.